it's Marcy Regan here, founder and owner of Glow Your True Colours, and I'm thrilled to be coming in this month to let you know for May 2019 what is the colour and what is the energy and vibration that we are working with that will really support you and just help you understand what kind of waves and rays of energy you can dance with this month. It is magenta. One of my favorite colors. Magenta is made up of a combination of violet and red. So we have the grounding that we are called this month to really ground, to really be present with what is, to really connect in with the essence of who we are on a soul level and on a human level. And then we have the violet, which is the spiritual aspect, and that really is knowing that you are limitless. So this month, the color magenta is asking you, it's going to bring up and it's asking you to kind of embrace balance. Where in your life are there imbalances? Where in your life are you sacrificing yourself? And also it's around really divine feminine empowerment. Okay, so it's really connecting in with the senses, the feelings, the intuition. It's really getting us as women to go, like, to be softer with ourselves, to move, to stop pushing and trying and making things happen, and to really go, how would I be feeling? What would I be doing if I knew that what I want is already here? And so it's asking us, a big aspect of divine feminine power is trust. To trust your own senses, to come back to yourself, to stop going outside for the validation and for the answers, and come back into yourself and into who really you are on a soul level, and letting more of your soul, more of your essence, more of what you know deep down inside of you. We all have the answers. We all know what we need to do next. But sometimes we don't trust this knowing. And so this month you really are going to be called to trust more into that aspect of who you are. The other aspect, it's a great month to really nurture yourself, to give you some self-care, and to allow yourself to have the pleasures of life. The color magenta, I really associated that with like the image I get is like French Parisian women who are very wealthy, who beautifully dressed, gorgeous lipstick, who have that serene look on their face, and who are sitting in a beautiful restaurant with white tablecloths, drinking gorgeous wine and champagne and beautiful food that complement their beverages, and that are really feeling that contentment and beauty and pleasure that is sorry, my eye is getting a bit itchy, that is our divine right, that is our truth. If we're not having pleasure, what are you doing? Why do it? Why do it? Yes, there are some things we have to do in life that are not our favorite, but we learn something from them. But ultimately, 98% of the time, we really can be in pleasure if we choose. And we have to choose ourselves. Sometimes that's choosing ourselves. When if you look at your life and going, everything, every feeling, every situation, it's a choice. So what are you choosing? Who are you choosing? Are you choosing you? Or are you choosing someone else's needs and someone else's desires and someone else's projections? So it gets you to kind of really this month to come back into, what am I choosing? It's my life. And I'm the only one really that fully lives and experiences this life. And I had a huge realization this month, actually, at the beginning of this month, about conditions that really are keeping us in interaction if we allow it. And it's the whole banking system, political system, even the education system, tax system. And so you have kind of 3 tiers. Like, this kind of download or realization came to me and I was like, OMG. And I hope this inspires you, because I'll be doing some work with this in the Inner Wealth Activator this week, because I think it's really, really powerful. So you have the people who are, dependent on social benefit, where they get, I don't know, so in some cases they get their accommodation, they get medical cards, they get whatever other benefits they get, and they get some money every month. And so the mentality then is, if I get a job, then I lose my benefits, so therefore I'm better off to stay where I am in this. And in this tier, you don't really have any power. You can't really earn any more money unless you like work in the black, and that generally is a big risk. So right, that's that. Then you have the middle tier, which is your the working class, the people like me, for example, who are working, who are earning money, who are paying our taxes, who have to pay for everything that we have, and the more that we earn, the higher taxes we pay. And so if you actually sat and calculated, you think, oh my God, there isn't a huge difference between the person, like you're not earning hugely more than the person who's actually sitting at home. And the good thing for them is that they have the time because they're not working, right? And then you have the next level, the next tier, which is your millionaires, multimillionaires, billionaires. And they pay tax, but it's actually, they pay higher tax, but it's much more favorable to them, because it's the people who have that kind of money are making the rules and are making sure that their cup remains full and overflowing. And anyway, they can also pay, amazing accountants and experts, and who can really make sure that they know all the loopholes of how they can make more money and live an abundant lifestyle, and live the life that they want. But also they have actually real freedom, because they have the money, the resources, and they can also get the benefit of not having to work, because they can employ people to do some of the work that they don't want to do, right? So it's a win-win-win here up in the millionaire, multi-millionaire bracket. And that was a huge breakthrough for me, saying the system has the middle tier squeezed now. And so actually, and I hope this inspires you, you're better off being a millionaire than either being on the dole or being middle class under the bracket of $1 million, because actually you haven't got that time freedom, you haven't got that full balance. Okay, so this realization was like, it literally blew my mind. It's just like, my God, and actually the other thing that I got was that this is why entrepreneurship going forward is going to be the only way to actually get out of the control and the systems that have been created. And why I'm bringing it up this month is because this month is really going to ask you and me to look at, what are the conditions, what are the programs, what is keeping us down, what's keeping us programmed to have this automation of how we're living. And we are really being asked to wake up, to really see beyond what we're being told in even in social media, on the television, what we've been told even by our cultures, what's acceptable. And so I am really, really determined to inspire you to dream bigger, to go bigger, to start with small steps about pleasure, because the more pleasure that you have, the higher vibration that you'll actually have. You'll attract more synchronistic opportunities. You will feel more aligned. You'll start believing in your own self-worth, and it all starts to unfold in divine and perfect order. So you use magenta this month, because also magenta is business acumen. It's really going to give you that balance of, and that's what I'm actually going to encourage you as well this month, is that instead of you taking action because you should, or for the sake of it, or because that's what you've been doing all along, I would really encourage you to do two things before you take any action or make any choice for the whole month of May. And I'd love to hear how it has impacted your life. So I want you every day and throughout the day to ground into the heart of Mother Earth. So first of all, calling your energy back, calling all the places, all the people, all the things that you gave away your energy, call that back to you, back into your heart. It's going to be called back through a divine filter. It'll be transformed into pure divine love, light, truth and wisdom, and back to you, back into your heart. And then you're going to connect with you, your heart. If you point to yourself, you will point here to your heart. This is you. And then feel that pull of energy from your solar plexus down into your sacral, your hips, your legs, your feet, down into the floor, through the rocks and lava, and down into the heart of Mother Earth. And anchor into the heart of Mother Earth, that physical, vibrant, steady, grounding, loving Mother Earth energy that loves us unconditionally. And then call in pure, absolute, divine love of the highest consciousness. And feel this beautiful sunlight of pure, absolute, divine love of the highest consciousness to move down into the crown of your head, into your mind, into the back of your eyes, into your ears, so you can hear the whispers of the guidance that's coming in for you every single day. Into your nose, so you can sense the next step. Into your mouth, so you can taste the beauty of life and all life has to offer. Feeling that light move down to your throat, so you can speak your truth for who you really are. And nobody can take that away from you. Nobody. You came in here to speak a unique truth that's going to change the world with beautiful gifts. Now we are all being called to share them. Feeling that light move down into your shoulders and removing the conditions, removing the programs, removing all aspects of lack, of struggle or worries. Let it go. Just give it to the light now. Feeling that light move down into your arms, hands and fingers so you can receive your good. And allow yourself to receive this beautiful magenta light into your heart to nourish and soften and love and align you to your divine truth, which is abundance and prosperity and health and well-being and joy and fulfillment and deep happiness. Feeling that light now move into your chest and taking off all the pressure, taking it away, giving it to the light. It's being transformed into pure divine love, light, truth and freedom. And now feeling that light move down into your heart. All the emotions go through the heart, healing and repairing and purifying your heart. Gently opening your heart so that you can have more of what you desire that is yours by divine right. If you desire something, it's already here energetically. It's just that you are not in energetic alignment to have it. There's some block, there's some program. So we're going to ask to remove that. Cancel, clear, delete, destory. Cancel, clear, delete, destory. Cancel, clear, delete, destory. Feeling that light now move down into your solar plexus, and here you're claiming your power. You're claiming your power as a woman, as a divine feminine woman, as a divine masculine woman. You're claiming your power. If you're a man watching this, your divine masculine as a man, your divine feminine as a man. You're claiming that power back to you. And now feeling your power. I can, I am, I will, I have, I did. They're your words that are going to accompany you this month. Feeling that light now move down into your solar plexus, into your sacral. And this is where you connect with the magic, with the flow, with the beauty, with the intuition, with your creativity, with that inner knowing. And you're going to give way to that energy. In the womb, this is where we give life as women. This is where babies grow all on their own without your intervention. It's just beautifully formed. This is where you give birth and you don't know exactly when that baby is coming. It's in divine timing. And so when you tune into the power of that center within you, that's true freedom. Then you begin to be free. Then you begin to harness the power of who you are. And now feel this light move down into your hips. And you're going to unhook all the programs, all the struggles, all the sacrifice, all the denials, all the hardships, removing all of those. We're just going to give that to the light. Cancel, clear, delete, destory. Cancel, clear, delete, destory. Cancel, clear, delete, destory. Release, 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 release. Release, 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 release. And now feel the divine right of, and the natural way of living, thriving. Feel the thriving energy come into you. Thriving, prosperous, secure, feeling secure in yourself no matter what. Whatever is going on in your life, it doesn't define how you feel. It's like you know deep in you that your needs are always taken care of. You know that the only truth is that, and the only source is divine source. And you are going to give way to this thriving, which is your divine right. Feeling that light now move down your legs, into your feet, through the rocks and lava, and down into the heart of Mother Earth. And feeling the oneness. You are now anchored into the divine. You are now anchored into the earth. And feeling this volcano of beautiful golden light filled with that oneness, with divine and earth energy together, to dance up through the earth, into your feet, up through your legs, into the trunk of your body, into your heart, moving around 360 degrees through every cell, every atom, every organ, every layer of your skin, into your energy, into the room you're in, into the home you're in, into the street you're in, into the country you're in. And now there's a beautiful feather, magenta feather, placed on your heart. And this starts to get, it starts off actually, I'm seeing it as a kind of a light pink that goes deeper and deeper and deeper until it's as deep as this magenta scarf. And it's melting into your heart. It's melting unconditional love, balance, nurturing, divine feminine power, wealth, steadiness, groundedness. These are all being programmed into your heart, and they are expanding. That color is expanding. We're anchoring that through every cell, every atom, every organ, every layer of your skin, into all of your systems. Pleasure, beauty, enjoyment. And then you're going to lean back and lean into that frequency and receive the nourishment, receive the goodness, receive the softness, receive the ease. Because when you move from tightness to softness, it's a completely different energy, and things can move. You have a completely different experience. So tightness, it's like it's hard to move. Sharpness, like I see like a square, there are sharp edges. And we change that to a round, then there's ease. You can take a breath. There's possibility. There's softness. You can move maybe through the discomforts that are coming in your life rather than being put up against them. So embrace that. So every morning, call in your magenta ray. Allow that oneness to be you and you to be it, and feel like what would be the most nourishing thing that you could do every day that's going to make a difference to you having a fantastic month and setting yourself free. So now I want you to cross your hands over your knees to ground and anchor that in. Feeling filled up with that magenta, and that you get whatever it is that you need from this. We just give thanks. Wonderful. So I'm wishing you an amazing month. And if you would like to have a conversation and explore how you could invite more abundance, have more clients in a more congruent divine feminine way, whereby you really are tuning into your intuition and your knowing, and that you are letting the energy lead the way, and then take the action rather than taking action to follow this step and that step. And because you were told, you feel in what's right for you as a soul, then I would love to have a conversation with you. And you can catch me at marcia@glowyourtruecolors.com, and we can arrange a chat and see if I can help you in any way. Thank you for watching. Take care. Mwah. Bye.